Hey everyone, it's John Howell here, founder of TradingInvestingForYou.com and the co-author of the Secrets of Stock Market Trades Exposed book. Now in this video, you are going to learn not one, but 5 of the top things that make Novak Djokovic a champion. Now, as you know, Novak Djokovic, I think that's how you pronounce his name. As you know, he just recently won the championship in Melbourne in Australia, if you're watching this overseas. And there's top 5 qualities, top 5 traits, characteristics and qualities that I see that Novak Djokovic had within his games, because in the major semi-final and also in the actual grand final, the major event, there was 5 top things that I saw again and again and again through Novak Djokovic, which made him the champion. And the good thing is, these traits, I'm going to explain to you how they affected him in becoming a champion, and I'm also going to explain to you how you can use them right now to start benefiting your life. Okay, so let's move into this. These are the top 5 things, and the very first one is what I call, and this is something that I've coined here. This is PP. Now PP stands for persistence, patience, okay? Persistence, patience. What does that mean? Well, persistence, patience simply means that you're persistent at what you're doing, okay? You just keep going and you keep going and you keep going, but you're patient for the result. So many people out there, when they're trying to get a result, what happens is they will take massive action, and then they do that for 2 weeks, and then what happens is then they don't get a result, and then they start to slacken off, and before you know it, they don't do anything. One thing I saw again and again and again with Novak Djokovic with the grand final and how he became #1 in the world was this: he was always persistent. And you know, sometimes in his major semi-final, or in his sort of major semi-final before the grand final, both games, there was times there where it looked like he was going to blow it, and he didn't have the energy. It didn't look like he was going to win the match at all. But he came back in both major semi-final and the grand final. He came back because he was persistent and he was patient. He kept doing the right things. He kept going at it and at it and at it. He was taking his time, okay? He took massive action, and then at the end of the day, he was patient and the result came, okay? Be persistent, take action every single day, but be patient for the result. Be realistic with the time frame, with what you're trying to achieve with that, okay? Now the next thing we're going to talk about here is this. Is D at mastering one target. What do I mean by that? If you look at Novak Djokovic, what has he done for the last not 6 months, but 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 5 years? What has he done? He's dedicated at mastering one target, okay? Dedicating at mastering one target. This is what I want you to do right now. For the next year and moving forward through the rest of your life, pick one target you want to do. Do you want to become a good trader? Do you want to become a good business person? Do you want to become a good internet marketer? I don't know what it is for you, okay? But pick one area and dedicate your life to mastering that. As you know, Novak Djokovic, what does he do? He trains hours and hours and hours every day, still to this day, even though he's #1, to becoming better at what he does, okay? Because he's dedicated at mastering one target, and that's becoming the best in the world. You should be doing the exact same things as well, okay? Now, moving on to number 3 here. Number 3 here. Moving on, we have pain and pleasure. Now, this is a big thing. This is the biggest thing I saw with Novak Djokovic moving forward within his games. His second game was the major semi-final and also the grand final. I saw so many times that if Novak Djokovic didn't go through the short-term pain, as in exercising every day, physically, emotionally, and mentally, just training himself every day off the court, he would not have been able to gain the long-term pleasure. So the short-term pain, i.e. getting up every day, early in the morning, going to the gym, exercising every day, what he was doing is he was going through that short-term pain for the long-term pleasure. Guess what? #1 in the world. That's long-term pleasure, but the short-term pain is getting up every day and going through it, okay? That's what I want to encourage you to do, okay? That's what I want you to encourage you to do. I want you to start focusing on what can I start doing every day, even though I don't like it, but if I do this on a consistent, regular basis over the next 6 months, over the next 12 months, where can I be likely at? Okay? And that's exactly where Novak Djokovic is at. The reason why he's #1 in the world is because he wants the long-term pleasure, but he's willing to handle the short-term pain, okay? So make sure you understand that. Now this one here is obviously a big one, okay? This next one here is a big one. This plain and simple, never give up, okay? That's plain and simple there. Novak Djokovic again in the major semi-final and the grand final, twice, both games. There was times where he looked like he didn't have any energy. He was making errors all the time. But guess what? He never gave up, and he just kept going, and he kept going, and he's persistent, and he was patient, and he just kept going. Okay, that's what I want to say to you. Pick one target, dedication at mastering one target, and keep going. Don't ever give up. The reason why Novak Djokovic is a champion is even though he got knocked down a lot of times during the major semi-final and the grand final, he got knocked down where it looked like he wasn't going to make any progress. The reason why he is a champion is because he got back up again, and he got back up again, and he got back up again. Okay? So if you try something and get knocked down, you get back up again, and you stand up, and you make it happen for yourself. Okay? That is the biggest thing I can say there. Now, the very last thing, which is, I believe, is one of the biggest things, the reason why Novak Djokovic is where he is right now, is coach. Plain and simple, get one. I heard again and again through the commentary of the tennis was that they were saying that it's good that Novak Djokovic has got a coach because they can see things that he can't see. So as he's waving his racket around and doing all these things on the court, there's things that the coach can see that you can't see. Tiger Woods, every successful person out there has a coach, okay? Every single successful person out there has a coach. Whether it's on a yearly basis, whether it's on a regular basis, like a weekly basis, or whether it's on a monthly basis, okay? So, if you have not got a coach, or you're not getting monthly training, monthly exercising where you condition yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally, getting the strategies like you've learned today, then you need to be doing that, okay? So let's recap here. You need to be persistent and patient at what you do. Keep going, keep going. You need to be persistent and patient of taking massive action at dedicating your life at mastering one target. Then, when you're dedicating that, make sure that as you're going through here, make sure that you are focused. Okay, I know I've got to go through short-term pain. I might have to go to the gym. I might have to get up and I might only get 5 hours sleep tonight. But if I get up and go to the gym for an hour and a half, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel great. I might take a green drink, okay? That's a short-term pain. Long-term pleasure, guess what? The rest of the day you feel good, okay? You get my point there? And on top of that, never give up. Keep going through this cycle. Keep going through this cycle. And on top of that, get a coach, okay? Get a coach. Now, that's the top 5 things I saw. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please go out there and use these top 5 things in your life, okay? You can become successful and you can make this happen, okay? So, this is what I want to do. If you've liked what you've seen in this video, then I want to offer you and I want to introduce you to my monthly mastering program. My monthly mastering program is simply this. I want to be your coach. And if you've liked what you've seen in this here, then every month I'm going to send you a video like this, but a lot longer, a lot more detail on the particular strategies to help you with your mentally, okay? Even physically, I'm going to help you some strategies to help you get physically strong. So when you're going through and you're trying to tackle all these different things, you can keep moving forward, okay? So I want to offer you to be part of my monthly mastering program. So what is this monthly mastering program? What can it do for you? Well, plain and simple, every single month, as we said before, if you're not getting coaching regular basis, at least once a month, to train your brain, to get the strategies, to moving forward, to making sure that you're taking action in every area of your life, to making sure that you have the most chances of becoming successful, then you're not going to become successful, right? You need to be absolutely committed to making this thing happen. So at the end of this day, every single month you're going to get training from me, and I'm also going to be giving training from other people that I've learned from that have just absolutely blown my results out of the water. Okay, so that's what basically it's going to do. It's going to absolutely benefit you, and I'm not joking. These strategies I'm going to be teaching you can quadruple or even quintuple your income. Okay, and I promise you that I don't know who you are. You might be a person who doesn't do anything. For me personally, the things you're going to be learning in these monthly mastering program is strategies I've used personally to make tens of thousands of dollars every year, okay? So I guarantee that you're going to get absolutely massive results out of what I do if you take action, okay? And if you're committed and you be realistic about the time frame. So this is how you can get it. Just below this video, there's a link. Click on that link. It's only a $37 per month, okay? That's it. Ridiculous, I know, but I want to help you out here, okay? We're getting through the year now, and I want to help you out here. So click the link below right now. It's only $37 per month, and you can cancel anytime, okay? So go to that right now, and this is John Howe. Remember, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and that is success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.